Prestriedge coming in with a 4-5 professional record, the 30-year-old out of West Jordan, Utah, just south from Boise, Idaho. He fights at Absolute MMA and Agema Jiu-Jitsu, and I hear that his gym is known to be a very tough school, tough guys, tough fighters that come out of that spot. A very talented fighter, able to get a finish from almost anywhere. Coming off of a loss to Vinny Diaz at rough 59, was knocked out on strikes. But he has got the ability to really throw, to wrestle, to get submissions down, and he is locked in here for Friday night.
Yeah, his first showing at Front Street Fights. Looking to get back on the win streak, win column.
Thanks for joining us here for Front Street Fights 30. This will be a bantamweight fight at 135 pounds. And coming into an arena that you know, it's not that you're not the favorite, but your opponent has a lot of following, has fought at Front Street Fights before. There's that added pressure. There's that added, I guess, factor that could impact you. At the same time, though, it's almost, hey, I got nothing to lose. Let's show them what I got, a little bit of spoiler action.
Well, and then when your opponent is someone like Mark Coates, who's been around in the game, you know, it's definitely a big challenge, but I love that it's a challenge that he's willing to take.
I guess the benefit would be is there's a lot more tape on Mark Coates. You can really
for sure.
study him.
Absolutely, and you know what? I feel like there's more pressure on Mark Coates, so being the
Well, Mark Coates, as his coach Austin Arnett said, who we will see coming up here in our main event, he says, what color will his hair be tonight? Always a storyline to follow for Mark Coates. Fans of Front Street Fights will likely remember Mark Coates. He has fought here at Front Street Fights before, a very memorable decision against Tyson Nam. He was knocked out in one of the more memorable moments here of Front Street Fights. So you know that Mark Coates, coming down from Lewiston, Idaho, he is ready to get on the winning track.
Yeah, fighting someone like Tyson Nam is having that on your resume is no
that's no
slack,
joke, right?
Though. Yeah,
that is no joke.
We know there that Mark Coates is also game for these tough fights, and you know, he's been on the big shows. He's had the tough fights, and now he's just riding the wave.
Maybe a surprise, no hair color.
Yeah, yeah, no hair color this time.
Okay, so all natural tonight for Mark Coates. And Gino, as you mentioned, though, Mark Coates, he's fought on big stages. He's fought on regional shows. He's fought on the local shows. Talking to our Front Street Fights team heading into this event, he just loves to fight, telling our team that he'd love to be a part of these events. He loved coming down for Front Street Fights 28. He's got a lot of experience. If you take a look at the very beginning of his career, he beat Sean O'Malley.
Yeah, no, he's definitely, you can absolutely tell he loves to fight. And even with someone like Tyson, Tyson Nam is known to be a one-punch hitter, you know, a one-punch knockout artist, and he was never afraid to keep coming forward on him. Most of his fights, he's the one pressuring forward. So it's, he's always exciting to watch. There's no doubt in the fact that he just loves to do this.
Well, we'll send it into Jim Strong. He'll get us into the action.
Our co-main event is brought to you by Idaho Central Credit Union and is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds and is a catch-weight bout. Introducing first and fighting out of the blue corner with a record of 4 wins and 5 defeats. Standing at 5 foot 9 inches and weighing in at 135.5 pounds. Fighting out of West Jordan, Utah. Representing Absolute MMA and Agema Jiu-Jitsu, please welcome Thomas T-Train Prestriedge. And fighting out of the red corner with a record of 11 wins and 10 defeats. Standing at 5 foot 8 inches and weighing in at 136.5 pounds. Fighting out of Lewiston, Idaho, representing Arnett Martial Arts and the Revolution, please welcome Mark Coates. Your referee for this fight is Rulon Day.
Okay, a major correction before we get serious. Mark Coates does have coloring in his hair. The
He
lighting
does.
threw me
He
off.
does.
The lighting
The
threw
lighting.
me off.
It's like an ashy blue.
All right, Thomas Prestriedge and Mark Coates ready to do battle here in our co-main event. Mark Coates, always in exciting fights. We'll see what he's got here as he goes for a quick takedown. Big knee there from Mark Coates.
Good
Both
transition,
coming,
right?
Both coming forward fast.
Outside, outside.
Co-main event here for Front Street Fights 30, presented by Idaho
Get
Central
entry
Credit
for Mark
Union.
Coates.
Yeah, another good, very fast level change, right?
Great
Big
takedown. Coates now on the mat here, trying to get some wrestling in. Fighting off Prestriedge here, who's trying to hammer in some shots there on the back of the
Oh,
head.
his long legs. He's got a triangle.
Got to be careful there with the length.
Yeah, a lot of work's happening right now, man. These guys are putting in the work. Mark seems to be trying to drive him over towards his corner.
Right back into the center of the cage now.
Get him up.
Prestriedge trying to wrap him up here, getting that angle, that advantage kind of pushed down as he had a little bit of control as Coates now back up to his feet. Looked like he was going to...
Guard here.
Wrestling contest here, just underway in our first round of the co-main event.
Good.
Transition to
Yeah,
mount.
he's in mount now. He's got a good low mount. Good pressure on the hips, good control of the legs. Mark's in a good spot, man, and he's being patient.
Yeah.
He's letting the pressure of the position do the work for him.
Thomas needs to unravel those legs and try and bridge, get out, get those elbows in, and make some space for his knees to get through. Turn to one side. It's never a good idea to stay flat on your back, especially in these
Never, right?
positions.
Yeah, you got to get on the side.
And this is a part of Coates' game that we didn't see at Front Street Fights 28. That was a major, just a stand-up fight against Tyson Nam that went into the second round. Prestriedge trying to fight off the back control there from Coates as Coates hand fighting back and forth.
Landed some good hits from the back. Mark's making good use of the time, right? He's
Yeah.
filling the seconds. He's
That's
not
just-
just laying and waiting.
Yeah, and that's just it. This is MMA, so, you know, it's not just jiu-jitsu. It's not just striking. We gotta, they're there, our punches are there to open things up for us on the ground.
Yes.
Two good shots there from Mark Coates, finding a window
That's
in. That
tight.
is in tight.
That is in tight.
It's on his chin right now with 2 minutes remaining in the first round. Prestriedge in deep trouble
Yes, guys.
here.
He needs to, Thomas needs to keep pushing on that elbow, push up on that elbow.
Needs to fight that elbow, push it up over his head, right?
Keep that
Mark's
chin
got
down.
to get that head
Yep,
in there,
keep
right?
that chin down. Keep pushing, keep pushing. There you go.
Good job by
Nice.
Prestriedge to get out of that. Coates was squeezing with everything he had,
Yeah,
but
but
right
he's-
back over to
yep,
his left side now.
Yep, transitioning, trying to transition. He's spreading him out this time. He might have it this
And
time.
that's it.
Yeah, he's got him.
Mark Coates, rear naked choke there. Transitioning from one arm to the other, a quick one here as Mark Coates. Redemption here at Front Street Fights 30. A quick decision here, quick work as Mark Coates back in the win column. A good feeling on Friday night. And a very different style fight than we saw from Mark Coates last time. He came in as a guy who's going to be a striker, who's going to be a stand-up fighter, very quickly happy to go to the ground and wrestle it to a finish.
Yeah, very, very different fighter. Or maybe we just didn't get a chance to see this side of him in the last fight, but man, he definitely came in and brought the jiu-jitsu this time.
And here's the takedown that really led to the finish here as Coates did a nice job elevating high, getting the angle up and down, and then he got the back control, and it was a great job by Prestriedge to fight out of that first initial choke, but Coates did a great job transitioning right into the second attempt with the left arm.
Yeah, he just everything that, you know, Prestriedge was doing everything right to fight it off, but Mark just kept transitioning, moving to the next thing, moving to the next thing, And then also, what we didn't see with some of the amateurs, right, was Mark trusted his choke. He got the choke set and let it work.
18 seconds of the first round. By submission, rear naked choke. Your winner, fighting out of the red corner, Mark Coates.
Mark, congratulations.
Thank you.
How good does it feel to get back, redeem yourself at Prestriedge Fights?
I'm so happy to be here. I get to fight in Idaho, and I don't get to fight in Idaho very often. So every time I get a chance to be here and show up in front of my, essentially a hometown crowd, that's what I want.
You did awesome. Do you, and you just mentioned you love fighting in Idaho. It's good to see you back, and it's great to see you on the winning side.
Heck yeah, heck yes.
Any last words?
No, I just want to go and thank the Revolution, my team back there, Team Execution. We got another good main event fight coming up, Austin Arnett. You guys are about to see a show tonight. I'm just happy to be a part of the journey that I'm on. I love fighting. I love being here. Let's just have fun.
We can see that you love fighting. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Yes, of course. Give it up for Mark Coates, everybody.